Oh, my wonderful grandchild. You gotta keep on coming. When you make a mistake, you gotta think about it, correct the mistake, and then hopefully the next time that you're tempted or in that situation, not do it again. I mean, sometimes you got to try over and over and over again. I mean, you might have tried working a little overtime to save the money for your down payments, but then something came up, a bill or an opportunity, and you spent the money, and zingo, your investment fund is down to zero, and you get depressed, and well, got to get up. You got to think, okay, I wish I hadn't done that. And then you got to build up and you got to try that again until you get that first condo, 2, 3, 4, and then you're on your way. But you got to think, okay, I shouldn't have done that. I did it, okay? I kicked myself in the ass, okay? Dummy, okay? And then go on and be smarter about it. But keep on coming. I mean, I'm dealing with, I mean, this is, when I even say it, I think about it, it's so stupid, it's beyond anything. When I was in college, I worked my way through Sears Roebuck, and, I worked full time, and I was, most of the time, for like 2.5 of the 4 years, I was the assistant manager of customer service. Customer service was the complaint department and the return department. So we'd get people, what are you doing? Well, you're taking shit back all day, all night, But there would be a pattern of some people who were buying stuff and then bringing it back, and we'd see them all the time. And I'm thinking, who are these idiots, these morons? They keep buying this stuff and they keep bringing it back. I mean, and it wasn't as easy as Amazon in those days. I mean, you actually had to physically bring the thing back to the store, or then you had to confront me. And I didn't always make it so easy to make returns, even though it said satisfaction guarantee to your money back on the front door. I mean, you were actually judged by how few returns you took back. But anyway, there were these people who were like constantly buying and constantly, and I look at them like pathetic. Oh my God, what kind of lives can these people have? Buying shit and then, returning 90% of it. So I actually became that person. Not only did I become that person, but this is an addiction that I'm working on right now myself. So this was my birthday month, and and it was also Amazon Prime month, and I mean, I don't buy the the crap that's I don't know these shopping networks. I'm not buying, you saw it on TV. I'm not buying that kind of crap, but there's always stuff that I'm looking at. Like I love to collect knives and martial arts stuff, and you can see the canes behind me, a whole collection of those. So, I mean, I'm a sucker for buying that stuff. And I'm always trying to lose weight, so I was an extra large and now I'm a large, so I've convinced myself, oh, you got to buy all new shirts, you got to buy all new pants, you got to do da-da-da. But I'm still trying to lose another 15 pounds. So I've gone from 220 pounds down to 200, and I want to be 185, and and I'm like buying, I got to buy, I can buy all of this new stuff. And it's crazy. I mean, my son-in-law is about the same size build as I am, and I keep giving all the stuff. And he's going, Bill, where are you getting all this shit from? I said, well, I got it, but I didn't like, blah, 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 blah. So I'm giving it all to him. He goes, Bill, you're like a hoarder buying all this crap, but a hoarder just stores it in the thing, and, you think you're, Saint Bill because you donate the thing to me or to charity. And I thought about that. Well, that's nuts. I say, oh my God, that's exactly what I do. So I do have this problem. I mean, I guess the beginning to solving the problem is being aware of the problem. So I'm aware of it, but I mean, I still gotta stop, because Amazon does make it easy. Just, buy it now. Push the button and, hey, yo, would you like it today for another $2.99? Or, do you want to have to wait till tomorrow morning to get it for free? So I'm still I'm still working on my problems. But if you have a life and you're stuck, you got to say, why am I stuck? What am I doing? All right. I mean, if you want to get money to buy your condos and you have, this is the money I have to have every week for my food or for my gas and my kids or transportation or what, I mean, you have a budget and you say, okay, I got to make X amount of money. So if I'm going to have investment funds, I got to have more than that money. So that's what I'm always talking about, the working 50 hours a week, 40 hours to pay your bills and then 10 hours for investments. You got to work that extra 10 hours. I mean, if you're not willing to do that, I don't know. I mean, you can keep trying to get raises. That's good. I want you to do that. Maybe you move from company to company and you move up. Like I was the assistant manager of customer service, the guy who was the manager of customer service, my boss for those 4 years. Well, he went and became the president of another merchandising company. It was called Lechmere Sales. It's not in business anymore, but it was, it was fairly large back in the 60s and the 70s. So, keep moving up or figure out what it is that you have to do to make more money. Now, if you make mistakes or you say, shit, I should have worked Friday night rather than going out to the thing, or I should have taken that babysitting job, or I could have worked another 4 hours, Ubered and, put it in my investment fund. Okay, if you didn't do that, you didn't do it. So now you have to say, I've learned from that, but I'm keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going until I reach my objective. You got to realize the weak people without plans, they're not even thinking about this. They're just going through their lives, making the same mistakes over and over again. Okay, I'm making the same, I'm saying, I'm not buying, I'm trying to go, I'm going to go 1 day without buying anything on Amazon. Then I'm going to go 2 days. I mean, I'm like, come on. So we all have things that we're working on and we all make mistakes, and the successful people are the ones who acknowledge their mistakes, but more than acknowledge the mistakes, work on those mistakes. Okay, so I gotta work on my Amazon, eBay addiction. I mean, I got myself convinced, if I can buy this thing on eBay for 40% off, I should buy, no, Bill, no. No, but you have a nice knife collection. You have 20 knives. You don't need 30 knives. You have 40 canes. You don't need 80 canes. I mean, come on, You got 16 shirts. You don't need 32 shirts. Come on, Bill, think. Okay. I agree, and I'm going to work on this. And I want you to think about what's holding you back, maybe something that you feel guilty about. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You made the mistake. It's in the past. Keep coming. Keep moving forward. If you do that, that is the success mindset. That is the winning mindset. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. It's going to be hard. It's going to be pain. I'm going to kick myself in the ass. I'm going to get I get the package and I'm like, no, I shouldn't have done, it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel bad because I know I have this addiction. So keep coming back, keep fighting. And you will be rich and you will be a person of respect. You will be a tough, thoughtful, spiritual person of action, a master of success. That's what I want for you, to have a great life for you and your partner and your family and the generations to come. Success.org. Go there. Everything's free. And it's a gift to you from your